Hello everyone, welcome back to Healingtogoldtarot. Now this video is going to be mainly surrounding what this channel is going to be about, what I talk about, what my main goal is and stuff like that, as far as you guys and myself too as well. So I may do like a reading. I think I'm gonna do like a spread at the end. I'm probably just gonna sit here and play with the cards, see what comes out. It may have some advice at the end for you guys or whatever. But if you don't know, my name is Shay. Um, it's not really a get to know me. This is like a get to know what the channel's gonna be about. So over here, I just want to give you guys like a preview whether you want to stick around or you want to have anything to do with this channel, because you got free will. You could do whatever you want to do, okay? So over here, these readings are going to surround mostly healing. And what I mean by that is, like, most of these readings that I do are going to be surrounding you, finding yourself, doing things to help improve you, then giving you advice that you may need to use for you. And then as a result, you being a better person for you, you could show up in the world as a better person and be a better example for other people. So I'm not the reader that's going to keep you in a loop and make you feel like this twin flame that you've been chasing all your life who ain't really been good to you. And I just saw 133 on the clock. Somebody who probably ain't been that good to you. Look at the first card that come out. Somebody who has always tried to put themselves one up on you, may have tried to make you feel jealous or did little sly things to slow you down. These don't necessarily and most of my videos also, they don't surround you and someone that you're romantically involved with. On this channel, I do use profanity here and there. I'm trying to get better with that. But yeah, like I said, it can pertain like family members, friends, hidden enemies, all of that type of stuff. If spirit wants me to talk about spell work, I will. Or spirit, I kind of just go with the flow. And I also can be put in certain circumstances, being the fact that I had to go through things in order to be in the position that I am in to help other people. It's not just something that, happened overnight. I have a lot of story times and experiences that I could tell you guys that may help y'all, but I could also, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, my bad. I'm looking at these cards. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Like, I just want y'all to understand, like, when you show up for you and you doing things to better help yourself, you then showing up for your children. If you don't have children, future children, you showing up for people that are around you that you inspire, because you may inspire a whole bunch of people that you don't even know you inspire. You know what I'm saying? And I almost just said expire. So I feel like time is running out, and I don't mean as in you may be getting too old. I mean, to a certain degree, if you're over the age of, let's say, I'll say at least, see, I don't really know because I've always been older than myself. But I'll say at least 30, okay? 30, 32. You should be at a point in your life where the same things that worked for you in high school and the same things that worked for you before, that you realize that ain't working for you, something needs to be changed. Something got to give. Expire. It's time for something to let go. And then for the older crowd that I have, that's like, what I'll say, like, what, 45 to 50, it's like spirit is telling me to let y'all know that it's never too late. It's never too late to learn something. You're never too old to learn something. And somebody here, I feel like somebody here is gonna learn, like, you never too old to get advice from a younger person, because they may have went through your same experiences. It just, they realize something you didn't realize in that situation, and it helps to teach you and helps to mold you, to push you forward toward whatever goals you have. You never too old to learn. You never too old to get your GED, your diploma. If that's something that you have a goal, you never too old to finish out your bucket list. You're never too old for any of these things, so don't feel that way. What else, Spirit? What else you want me to say? A lot of you guys are definitely fully protected, especially when you walking in light. You have no other choice. When you walking in your light body, or when you walking in your God state and you doing things to help the community, help yourself, you raising the vibration of this world. You doing your part in saving the world. So I feel like a lot of people who are going to be attracted to my channel specifically are going to be people who are willing to take leadership of their own doings, people who are willing to take accountability for their part in playing why they've reached a point of expire. Like, you're gonna want to have to take people who are, I'm sorry y'all, I'm looking at these cards. But yeah, like, ooh, if you think you're gonna come to this channel, or you think you're gonna go to any channel and always just want to hear about what this person doing, or where this person going, it's okay to want to hear like the repercussions of what's gonna happen once you move on. I'm not saying seek revenge, but sometimes some people can't really move on until they see, you know, their justice. But you also have to question, what part did I play in my demise? Some of you guys may even be taking care of people and they playing tricks and mind games and shit. Yeah, they making it seem like they working together with you, but behind your back, because this is how I see this right now. While you busy making money, it just seems like a bunch of chaos. Now, this is not going to be for everybody. Like I said, it's going to be like a mixture of a reading and me kind of telling y'all, you know, what Healing to Gold is going to be about. It's going to be about healing. Gold don't expire. You see what I'm saying? The two is the yin and yang, the balance. But in order for you to be able to get balance, you're going to have to take steps toward leadership and owning your part in these situations that you play. Because sometimes it don't be by everybody. You could be praying to God, asking God to show you, or praying to God, begging God to change somebody. But God is trying to get you to change something in you. This person may not be for you. I feel like some of you guys may have kids with people that you weren't even supposed to be with. Like, people, y'all, it's like, I'm talking to the people who've been out there in relationship. You've been in a relationship too. It don't take but 6 to 8 months for a person to truly come out and you see their real true colors. It really don't take that long, but I like to give people a little time. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it take a little longer for you to learn the lesson, and that's fine. All you got to do is learn the lesson, okay? But, like, if this person has been showing you, and you ain't even had kids from this person, you could have even been with somebody and you end up pregnant, but you end up having a stillbirth. Sorry to hear. You end up having to have an abortion because this person, quotation marks, influence you to do this because you love them, or you get in a situation where you're having miscarriages. I'm hearing 2 and 3. It's the reason why these things are happening. It's not a match. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking to the people who out there are in high vibrational relationships and something's going on with their health. No, I'm talking to people who have good health, fertile, but it's just something about this person, that spirit telling you, no, these two bloods cannot come together. Yeah, you're keeping, look, you got the Sun card with the Devil card. Shit is being exposed, like, surrounding. It's like spirit and God is giving you these notions, telling you what you need to do, showing you things, but you're not paying attention because you want to defend something out of desperation. Sometimes it's hard to admit that you're desperate, but once you admit that and you realize these places where you need to change and you fix whatever it is that's going on with you, then you realize, you know, I was doing this from a place of not having blase. Okay, so where did that root from? Like, some people like to blame their parents for why certain things didn't happen. I've experienced that my whole life. I've even experienced to the point where I started making excuses and saying, oh, my parents act this way and my parents act that way because, for example, my father, he didn't have either parents. All he had was his grandma. And then my mama, she had both of her parents to a certain extent in her life. So that's totally different opposites, but I had excuses for both sides. Okay, they didn't learn this because of their parents. But then it clicked. It made me realize something. Like, these people getting older, and it seems like they're not elevating. They're not getting any more adult. And I stopped making excuses, because it's like the older you get, something got to ring. Like, eventually something has to snap. Because you've been through way more things than me being your child, and I already have grown out of those loops that you keep yourself in. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to put my parents on blast or expose anything, but some of you guys may be going through things with your parents, because there's lessons that you were supposed to learn from them that you carried out in relationships that you got in, friendships that you got in. You see what I'm saying? Even the dynamic of co-worker and boss. You see what I'm saying? Look, you got the King of Pentacles, but it came out upside down. Co-worker and boss. What the hell? Co-worker and boss situations. Because it's like you should have used your better judgment. You see what I'm saying? These I almost just said deals. So some of you guys may be negotiating deals, negotiating contracts if there's a need to. This could be a marital contract. This could be something regarding a business. And it's like you may have went in business with someone that you no longer want to be in business in, but you don't know how to really negotiate the contract. You may have found somebody that would like stealing. I'm also getting some of you guys, like, y'all be too self-sacrificing, and it's a self-sabotaging behavior, because at some point you're gonna have to take some time to yourself and isolate yourself in order to regroup. You can't always be there for everybody, especially at the same time, especially for my parents out there, mother and fathers. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to end. Like, this came out crossroads. Anytime a card come out and it's like this to me, it's always pointing in the right direction from my standpoint. So I feel like there's something you need to do so that way things could be brought into balance. Anytime they're going this way, I automatically know, like, nah, this is an energy that you need to walk away from. Some of you guys probably need to backtrack on your memory to see what things been lost. Some of you guys, I'm picking up somebody here may have like bad memory. So it's things that you may need to write down, or it's like you so forgiving, or you have so much going on, you just kind of push it to the side. But that's not good, because eventually all of that weight that you're carrying on your shoulders, metaphorically what I mean is all that weight that you're carrying in your mind, is clogging you up. I'm hearing de-stress. I'm also getting to some of you guys may like to work in groups, or somebody here feels like they just can't be alone, and that's exactly what you need to walk away from something. I'm seeing 2 10s here. That's endings. 10s represent endings and new beginnings. Something needs to end. Somebody here need to take their power back. This Ace of Pentacles with this King of Wands speaks to someone who can run a business very well. But I feel like I'm getting the energy. It's like somebody who you trust the most in this business is slying you. They taking money from you. And you like, this could be an accountant. This could be somebody who you have managing your money. Be careful. Like, I'm getting like this person is like real up in your ass. Like, this person here is like, you see how this lizard's here in this King of Wands? While this king is managing his throne, looking at his pentacle, he could be watching other people, like, I don't know, something about competition, or this man could just be paying attention to something else, and he got somebody else in charge of his money. Like, take the energy how it resonates. You could also be a woman as well. I just feel like people are planning and things are going down behind your back. I feel like with this 3 of Pentacles here, it's like it could be 3 people, or 2 people could have came and proposed something and brought a 3rd person in. Or it's like, I don't know. But it's something you need to turn around to and pay attention to. Stand up for yourself, because you're going to end up taking a big financial hit. These could be people that are very materialistic. Yep, and look, I ain't even read this card. This is the King of Pentacles is someone who mismanages money. Somebody who will do anything for money. And it's like, this energy it's like, Spirit wants you to pay attention to what's going on, because the Nine of Wands speaks to somebody who's been battered, bruised, and been through a lot. The potential to be a leader, but all they got to do is just let go, move on to that Ten of Wands and let other people's burdens go. Like I've been saying the whole time, you got to let other people's, sometimes people need to learn how to handle them their own situations, okay? There's nothing wrong with helping, but you got to be there. You got to be up front and center. You got to be sergeant. You got to be healthy. You got to be manageable for yourself first, so that way you can show up for these people. So that's anything and taking things. You got the 9 and the 10. Yeah, somebody here cares way too much. Nurturing. But like I was saying with this business thing going, I just overall get like somebody's going to lose out, and Spirit is warning you because you might realize it's way too late. And it's like you may take some sort of financial hit, where have you juggling and thinking about too many things at once. I'm sorry, y'all. I just transitioned right into reading from talk about what I'm talking about, but hopefully y'all get the gist. Like I'm just not that reader that's gonna keep you stuck. I just don't believe in that. I'm sorry, because guess what? How I see it, the more high vibrational people walking around with me, they're like, okay, if me and you together, right, and I'm ascending and you descending, me keeping myself with you and around you don't do nothing but make me irritable, and I take on the emotions that you're feeling because you don't see life how I see life. So the more people that's around here walking their journey and figuring things out and maturing, the better my life is, because I don't have to deal with that all the time. And it ain't just helping me, it's helping other people. So you see how in a way it sounds selfish, even though I'm doing it for me, but in turn it's also helping you. You see what I mean? You see the analogy that I just gave? There's something surrounding a marriage, something I'm getting like third party situations regarding some sort of marriage. This could also be like a common law marriage. You've been with somebody for a long time. Somebody here, traditions and what they value does not align. Somebody here is way too nurturing and caring, and it's like you've been battered and bruised. Something needs to end. Yeah, you got the Sun card. That just lets me know that Spirit telling me I'm right. Yes, you're right. This also speaks to, like, I feel like whoever you are, you can't self-express around these people or this person. Should I do a part 2? I'll just make this video like 30 minutes. But yeah, there's a need for you to take charge of something. Somebody here is very possessive and greedy. I'm getting that vibes. Like, I'm getting like a lot of materialism, a lot of sex, a lot of just earthly things, earthly bound things. And there go them 10 of Wands I was talking about. Because it's like, whoever you are, you could be setting some sort of illusion in your head over this person. Oh, I love this person. Oh, this and that. And you go to making up scenarios where they, like, it's like you try to find the good out of everything that they do, because they always doing something fucked up. Instead of you admitting that and walking away from it, y'all don't understand. When y'all take y'all power back, you level up in life. Once your energy body is in a mode of happiness, it vibrate at a certain level. Things start coming in for you that you couldn't even possibly imagine. Some of us have been on this healing journey for the longest, and we study trying to realize what's going on. What am I doing wrong? Have my ancestors left me? No. They're just cleaning up that last little bit. That last little bit. Something you just need to tweak. Something you just need to change to open that door. Because anytime I see the 5 of Pentacles, where it seems that a person is battered and bruised and locked out, I feel like they could unlock that door. The key is their mind. It's not a physical key. It's about unlocking something in your mind, tapping into your brain, tapping into your situation, looking outside in, trying to figure out why is it that other people telling you, no, this ain't good for you, but you feel the opposite way. And also, too, some people just be giving advice based off their own hurt, too. That's why it's good to consult yourself. That's why it's good to make sure whatever you doing, you know, you consulting God, consulting yourself, because you your best judgment, you your own, you know what I'm saying, character. My job is to trigger that in you, because eventually y'all gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have to think for yourself, like, for real. You could listen to tarot readers all day, but only you know what's going on in your life. Some of you guys have been getting very headaches, like migraines, because it feel like I'm getting a headache. These situations could be somebody here has kids, and it's like you're at your last. It's like, yeah, the Empress card. You could be going through something legal when it comes to your kids. Somebody could have been trying to take your kids away from you, trying to make it seem like you're a bad parent or something like that. But I feel here you actually very nurturing. You do the best that you can. But like I said, there's a lot of things that you had to grow out of, still growing out of while trying to raise kids. Some of you guys are single parents here. Somebody here, it's like you might not be a single parent, but the dad works so much. Like, they never home. Your kids is paying attention to that too. You got the Page of Swords. As we started talking about kids are very curious. They watch their parents. Look, and this is like this. It's like the kids are watching you go through it. But it's like your kids have more hope because they're still kids. They're still innocent. They're still learning. They don't really understand the depth of pain just yet. Some kids definitely do. They experience a lot young. And this could have been you. But it's like a lot of things that you could have watched your parents do, you're doing. And it's causing some sort of loop when it comes to this family dynamic. Like, you need to be the one that break the generational curses. So this is something that God is calling you to do. And I feel like if you're attracted to my channel and you like me, you definitely on that level of vibrating. And I understand that my channel not going to grow as fast as everybody else, because I'm not the type to just always like to be in negative ass energy. And some people don't understand my language because they feel like me telling them to leave things, circumstances, or situations just because they love this person or they love their family or they love this, that it's not doing nothing good for them. So they feel like I'm being negative because I'm telling them to leave. But that's fine, because guess what? You don't leave, you're going to end up back at square one, not moving, not getting nowhere, not healing, not doing nothing for your family, not doing nothing for yourself. And what I mean by your family is healing yourself, so that way the next generation you breed in and generations back that already died could be healed. When you heal yourself, you're healing your past bloodline and your future bloodline. Understand that. After all, it's for you, but it's going to help everybody. Understand that. Walking away from people who only just use you for sex, who only see you as a sex tool. You see what I'm saying? Things being delayed in your life because of the people and the energies that you surrounding yourself around. Spirit is also saying to somebody need to get back to their traditions. I'm hearing the matters of the heart. You got Scorpio energy out here. I got Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got a Cancer out here. Take the energy that resonates. You know, you could be one of those signs, or you could be somebody dealing with one of those signs, or you could, Spirit could just be telling you that you need to implement that energy in order to gain some sort of success and happiness. Yeah. So I got the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. That's a lot of creative energy. That's a lot of self-sufficiency. That's a lot of foresight. Having a good business sense, being a good judge of character. With the 2 of Cups, which is what she's looking at, with the Knight of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like eventually you're gonna vibrate on a level where if you do the work, you're gonna with the Sun card here, somebody may want to marry you. Somebody gonna see you as very vibrant, very vivacious, very, I don't know, I'm hearing sensual. You're the type of person that's like, you know how to stroke somebody's ego without, you know, how can I say it? It's just a balance. The Queen and King of Wands is a counterpart. This could be somebody you already met or you're about to meet. I feel like this is going to be a good example to your kids. Either the kids you already have, you guys are going to join families, or kids that you're going to create together. Very happy here. And if you alone or you single right now, this is the energy that you're manifesting. And I feel like you've been very patient. You persevered through all, like it's like you're very strong. I do see something unexpected coming in for you. Something you can see, feel. This may be regarding a business. Something you've been working very hard on. Like it's been a routine for you. I'm hearing blow up. So expect some sort of unexpected income. Yeah, this is something you don't see. And it may be regarding something you, something that revolves around your creativity. Yeah, this card means good news. You could also like work in the government, like politician, a preacher, inspirational speaker. This also is pertaining, like you could be like an athlete of some sort. But I definitely get the energy of like transformation. You can do it. Whoever you are, whatever you do, you can do it. Best believe that. Yeah, divine guidance to walk away from something. These are all good cards here. The Fool card, the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. I mean, the Six of Swords. The Six of Wands speaks to recognition, fame. Somebody who does something on center stage. But I ain't got that. I got the Six of Swords, which means that a decision has been made to walk away from anything that no longer serves you. I feel like this also means like walking away from foolish family loops and foolish behavior when it comes to the family. This also speaks to an unexpected financial windfall or a lump sum of money. Like, I'm also getting like deeds. This could even speak to you leaving trust funds and inheriting something to your kids. This doesn't necessarily have to be riches per se, because like I like to think that what you leave in your child is way more important than what you leave to your child, because a person can blow through anything, like when it comes to money and stuff like that. But if your child don't have the right mindset in order to keep this going, so that way it's something that you didn't have to waste your time, because you can build your whole life around getting rich to make sure your kids got what they need as far as material. But when you die and they blow all that money, you did it for no reason. That's why you instill, I don't know why I'm hearing something about insulin. Somebody here may have diabetes or something like that. But there's something you're trying to heal, some sort of loop you guys are in. Yo, you got the World card. And I'm going to leave it at that. But like I was saying, like, transitioning from old habits to new habits. Completing these cycles. Like, you got the 0 to the 21. And that's major. Whoever you are, you're a big deal. Spirit is calling you to do major things. And we never said, I'm talking about we. That's because like I be channeling and I be like, it feel like, y'all, it really do be feeling like spirits be in me or around me, like real shit. Like and I can't even sleep sometimes because I could feel so much going on. But like I was saying, like, you're a big deal. You're a big deal. You've been a big deal since a child. And I don't know why. It's like I see the energy of you growing up, realizing certain things and reflecting on where you came from. And if I'm not mistaken, what's half of... Okay, so that's... Okay, so the 13 is the transformation. So I see big change, a big transformation energy here. I'm also hearing trifecta, mind, body, soul. So if you're not here yet, or if you're on that journey, or you just needed something to spark you and wake you up, there it go, man. Y'all do what y'all got to do so that way y'all can show up for yourselves first. So y'all can manifest the life y'all want. And so that way y'all can heal these curses that have been bestowed upon you for years and years and years. Like I said, it's not easy because I know I'm one of those people. I know that I'm chosen. You know what I'm saying? But I stay away from talking about it so much because people really be jealous. Like, and you're going to experience a lot of that on your journey. Just know that. Because you're willing to do something that they're not. You're willing to show up for yourself and they ain't. But you keep doing what you're doing, and eventually, if they grow up, you'll become their inspiration and not their competition. You see what I'm saying? But I love y'all. If you made it this far, man, I fuck with you in this video. That means you really do want to grow, and you really do, you know what I'm saying, want to be able to come out of the loop of illusion. And that's a beautiful thing. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, I love you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if I helped you in any kind of way. And I do love y'all, for real. That's not just something I say to try to get you to subscribe or like. I don't give a fuck, honestly. Because I know what's going to happen for me is for me. I know I'm going to help somebody. But like I said, if I didn't have the emotions that I have to help people, I wanted to do this since I was a child, I wouldn't be here. To start a YouTube channel and put yourself on center stage in front of the whole world is not easy when you're someone who don't really like attention. You see what I'm saying? I can get way more vulnerable, but I feel like I'm going to cry. And a lot of you guys could be at that point, you see? But just know you're strong and you're going to get through it. And my most beautifulest moments and the most beautifulest times of my life all consisted literally of me sitting in my bed talking to God, because I felt the presence that I never have felt in my life. It's like I feel free. I feel at peace. And I know that I have a mission, and I know that I'm supposed to be somebody big. So it's a lot of things I need to get up out of my head with. I ain't perfect. I'm not all the way healed. But what I can say is I've reached a level in my ascension where I can, help awaken others to make it more easier for me to survive in this world. Because I don't feel at home on earth. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. I know I'm different. I know I'm of alien-like. And it's not fair. Well, I ain't gonna say it's not fair. I don't even know where the fuck that came from. But at the end of the day, everybody ain't like you. Everybody different. Everybody have their own purpose. You find yours and you live it, and you're going to succeed at it. Best believe that. And I always said this channel is for chosen ones, because only a chosen one or someone on a high vibrational awakening journey will understand where I'm coming from. Even if you're at a low point in your life, your soul is going to understand it. And you're going to want more of it because it makes you feel good. It's a whole nother adrenaline when you walking in your purpose. It's a whole nother. Some people that watch my channel may get high. I'm telling you, being high all life. And I'm telling you, boy, because I used to smoke weed heavy. Being high was one of my favorite things to be. You know what I'm saying? But when I started feeling high off life, it literally was no different. It literally was no different. I felt more I felt like I was walking. I don't know. Especially when I'm in nature. Yo, when I go to the lake, yo, I feel like I'm a god. Like, and I don't know. It's just a peace that comes over me when I'm meditating. And when I'm not in meditation mode, but my spirit is so light. I feel it. Sometimes that require you to change your diet too, just to let y'all know. And it's not something that's easy because, baby, listen, I love to eat. You hear me? But, yeah, I love y'all. I ain't going to keep y'all here no longer. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Mwah. Peace.